video is going to be some random favorites. I stopped doing my monthly favorites just because sometimes I felt like I only had a couple of things and I just didn't want to scramble for things just for the sake of making a video. And sometimes I kind of get stuck in a rut where I'm like loving like 2 or 3 products and I'll just gravitate towards those products for most of the time when I wear makeup. So I just thought that I would get a lot of the products that I've just been loving for the past couple months, just random favorites. I have some hair products, some brushes, some sunnies, stuff like that. Sorry for my break from filming. I feel like I get in a creative rut sometimes and I feel like I don't want to just put out content for the sake of putting out content. I feel like I want to put out videos that I believe in, that inspire me, that make me feel creative. So sometimes I feel like I need a little break, a little pause to just kind of reset, get my thoughts together, and really just put out content that is going to be A1 quality content. So yeah, don't forget to follow me on all my social media. All that will be down below as always, and all the products that I'm mentioning today will be down below as well. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. So I'm going to start with like face and body. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Olay Fresh Effects Acne Control Scrub. It has salicylic acid and it helps fight acne and clear out kind of blackheads. It's a very gentle scrub. I won't say that it clears out my blackheads. I will say that it significantly reduces them. I won't say it is going to be like, yeah, clear out your blackheads. Like I said, it's really gentle. I don't have really acne prone skin. I get more hormonal acne, or if I touch my face too much, I'll get acne that way. But I don't have a lot of breakouts. Like I said, I don't suffer from a lot of acne. So what I love about this product is that I will just concentrate it in the areas where I'm having acne that month or problems that day. So lately I've been breaking out in my chin, and it's not hormonal. It's just I think because I've been working out in the yard a lot and I've been touching my face a lot, which is like a really bad habit. So I have noticed that I've been getting some acne here and then some texture in this area, which I'm not sure about. But just concentrate this in that area. Just do a light scrubbing, nothing too rough because my skin is pretty sensitive to exfoliators. So I will concentrate these in the problematic areas, and then I will go in with the rest of my face. I'm using my Purity Face Wash, which is really gentle and great for sensitive skin and just a great cleanser all around. So yeah, this is the Olay Fresh Effects Acne Control Scrub. So another scrub I want to talk about is the St. Ives Body Scrub, and this is in Apricot. I do like their facial scrubs, but like I said, they can be a little bit too abrasive for my skin. But this is really, really awesome. It does have more of a rough texture than their face scrub. I love this for my arms and my elbows, just areas where I feel like I get dry or I have a lot of dry skin. And then especially after being home from the gym, sometimes I feel like my loofah and my regular bar soap just doesn't really get me as clean as I want. So I've been using this a lot, and I really love this to exfoliate my legs really, really well when I'm gonna shave and then before I'm gonna tan as well. So I don't use I'll put some of this on my loofah, and then I will just really scrub the areas where I want my tanner to make sure it doesn't get spotty or anything like that. Really good body scrub, leaves your skin feeling really nice and smooth, and it is super affordable, and you can get this at like Target, Walmart, anything like that. So this is the St. Ives Fresh Skin Body Scrub, and this is an Apricot. So speaking of self tanners, I want to talk about the Bareminerals Faux Tan Body. So I've had this for over a year, I feel like, and I'm barely running out. Probably the last application I did was like the last one. So I'm not super big on self tanning. I tend to just tan because I'm out in the yard a lot or I'm just outside a lot. I don't like to lay out and tan in the sun because I don't want to look like a leather bag, and I don't tan in tanning beds. I stopped doing that a long time ago. I love this because if I'm gonna go out somewhere and I know I'm gonna be wearing shorts or a tank top, this really helps just give me like a nice golden tan. It isn't orange and it isn't like muddy or anything. It's a really good tan. It isn't going to give you an intense tan like a lot of the like loving tan or any of those foaming tanners, but it is going to help give your skin a lot more color than it has before. It's definitely noticeable, and I think this is really good. I think it was like 28 bucks or something. It's lasted me forever. My husband and I will use it just because he gets like a farmer's tan pretty bad. So this helps even that out, and it helps even out like his farmer's tan and then ankle tans from just when he wears socks. He has like a weird, looks like a runner's tan. So this really helps even our tans out, and it really gives my legs like a nice healthy color. I don't look orange, I don't look overdone, and it's so natural and super affordable, I think, compared to a lot of other tanners. And you can get this at Ulta and probably on Bareminerals website. I believe it is buildable. I've only used 2 layers once and I did look pretty golden. Not orange, just golden. So yeah, if you want an intense tan, you can do that. If not, then you can just go with one application and I promise you'll notice a difference from white legs or just not as tan legs. Super good product and it lasts a while. I think the tan will last maybe like a week or so. Like, I don't know how other tanners last, but this lasts a week. When I have this on, I don't exfoliate super hard because I don't want to scrub off my tan, which I'm sure a lot of you know that. Really good tanner, good price, and you get a lot of product and it will go a long way. So the next body product or face product I want to talk about is the Kopari Coconut Melt. I saw Desi mention this a while ago on one of her videos and I ordered it. I use it mostly for my under eyes, but I've made a pretty good dent in it because I've actually started using it for my body and my hair as well. So one of the things that she said she ordered it for was because it said under eye rescue, and I religiously dab like a little bit under my eyes at night, and I do notice that a lot of the fine lines are not gone, but they're definitely softened. Maybe it's because it's hydrating my under eyes or it's just really moisturizing under there. I'm not sure. I don't wake up feeling greasy or anything, so it definitely really absorbs into my skin. I haven't had any reactions to this or anything like that. I have put it a little bit right here, but not a lot, and I haven't had any breakouts or anything like that. So the product itself is a pure coconut melt, whatever that means. I assume it's just really pure coconut oil. So if you keep it in your bathroom, it will kind of melt a little bit depending how hot your house is, but mostly it just stays soft. It comes with a little paddle applicator that allows you to scoop the product out, which I really love. That way if I do run out, I'm able to scoop every single drop of it. But I've had it for about, I think, a month and a half or 2 months, and I've made a dent in it, not that big of a dent, and I do use it all night. Every night I use it, like I said, under my eyes. I use it on my elbows where I'm like ashy as hell, and then I use it all over my body, and it really makes my body feel soft and just really, really nice. I think it's an awesome product. It's a super awesome all-in-one. You get a lot of product. It was like 34 bucks. You can use this under your eyes, on your hair. I've used it on the ends of my hair just because I've been trying to lighten my hair again. So yeah, this is the Kopari Coconut Melt. It smells just like shaved coconuts, and it is super, super awesome and totally worth it. So the next product I want to talk about is an Elf Healthy Glow Bronzer. I was at Old Navy one time looking for sandals randomly, and I saw this and it said it was like $1 or something. It had like a little orange sticker on it. So I was like, oh, let me try it out. It looks kind of dark in the pan, so I was like, I don't know if it'll work, but it was $1, so I really wanted to try it out. And I've been like obsessed with this ever since I got it. This is it swatched, and it's got a real nice like deep chocolatey glow to it. But once it blends out on your skin, you really get this like gorgeous like bronze glow. So what I've been doing is I'll put some bronzer on, and then I'll grab like a really light duo fiber brush, and I'll put this on in the areas where I use my bronzer or where I contour, and it gives me such a gorgeous glow. I don't know what it is, but it's so finely milled that you don't see any chunky glitter or anything like that. It really is like a true healthy glow. So this is great for when you're wearing minimal makeup and you're just kind of bronzing up your face and throwing up some mascara, because it really does make you look healthy and just like you've been in the sun for a little bit. So I would highly recommend this. This one is in Warm 10, and I believe they have one other shade, which I haven't been able to track down. But I'm sure you can get it on elf.com or possibly at Target. So yeah, this is the Elf Healthy Glow Bronzer in Warm 10. So the next product I want to talk about is an Illuminating face palette from Wet n Wild. So I have their smaller original version of this in, I don't know what color it is exactly, but it's more of like golden orangey warm tones. This one is in Catwalk Pink. So the colors I've been loving are these two outer colors. I don't know how to explain it. They are more of like a peachy gold. I don't know how to explain it. This is them swatched. You can't tell the intensity, I don't think, on my camera. But this one is more of like a peachy color, and this is white with like a light hint of like gold. So that is a highlight that I have on right now. I just mixed these two outer colors, and they give you like not a gold highlight, but they do give you some sort of reflex of gold. So if you aren't super tan yet, or if you're just not into gold highlights, I would definitely recommend this. You have your choice of some pink highlights in the center, which I don't really care to use during the summertime when I'm more tan, but I think this is a really good palette all around, just because you're going to get some really nice warmer highlights, and then you're gonna get some cooler highlights in the center. So depending on your skin tone, I think it'll work for a good range of skin tones. And I think it was like $3, and these are their part of their reformulated Megaglow palettes. So they're definitely a lot smoother, a lot more pigmented than the original ones. Okay, so this is their original Megaglow palette. A lot smaller. It's in a little tin case, and this is their bigger product, and personally I think the reformulated is a lot better, a lot more pigmented. I like this, but it does have some hint of like chunkier glitter that you will see when the sun is catching your face a little bit. So if you have this and you like it, you're gonna love this. So I would definitely recommend it. I got mine in Catwalk Pink. I'm not sure if they have this version, which is like all warm tones of it. I haven't seen it, just because a lot of the Wet n Wild products have been kind of out of stock lately, because they are bringing out a lot of products that are really, really awesome. So people are just really, they're flying off the shelves. But if you get a chance to get your hand on this one, definitely recommend it. Totally worth your $3 or $4. Nothing but good things to say about it. So the next product I want to talk about is the RCMA No Color Powder. I feel like this was like super hype, and I bought it in the midst of the hype, and I was hoping I wasn't going to be disappointed, and I honestly haven't. I've gone through quite a bit of it already. This has replaced my Laura Mercier loose translucent setting powder. I'll use that one still, but I'll use this one a lot more. I feel like this is like a tad more finely milled in my opinion, and I feel like this one definitely melts into my skin a lot better than the Laura Mercier one. I noticed the Laura Mercier one will settle into like my fine lines under my eyes if I am not hydrated or if I'm just having a really dry day. And this one I feel like I haven't had that problem with. I definitely have less creasing, and it's not settling, and I have used it for baking a couple times. However, I only like to use it for baking high up here. Like if I go down here, for some reason the white just kind of stands out a little bit too much to me. Even though it's no color, I feel like it just kind of brightens this too much. So I kind of keep it up here where I want to keep my contour the sharpest, just because I feel like up here is where you're gonna have the most natural shadow, versus down here where it gets a little drag queeny if you're not too careful. Not that there's anything wrong with a drag queen contour, but personally for day to day, I'm not into that. If I'm going out somewhere, yeah, definitely I will bake until I can't bake anymore. But for day to day, I do like to keep my contour just up here. So I will just dip my sponge in here and just kind of do a small line and just sharpen this area. And it does make my face feel a lot more defined. Anyway, I'm getting into contouring, but I like this powder a lot. I think it's super awesome. I got mine on, what website did I get mine on? I forgot what the name of the website is that I got this on because I got it so long ago, but I'll go ahead and link it down below on the multiple sites that you can find it on if it is in stock somewhere. It should be. I believe Beautylish is the one that had it, and then they went out of stock for a long time. But if they don't have it, I'll go ahead and link the site that I got it from, and you can pick it up. Like I said, this was $12. My only complaint is that it comes in like feels like a spice bottle. So it's a little messy in that sense, but if you just open it up and dip your sponge in, you should have no problem. And I would definitely recommend it. Super finely milled, $12, totally worth your money. So the next product I want to talk about is a setting spray, and it is the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix O2 Skin Complex. So I've used quite a bit of it, and I haven't had it for, I think I've had it for like a month. So I think what I love about this is, one, I never tried it before I purchased it, obviously. I never really thought about Makeup Forever setting sprays just because I was like really into the Urban Decay one. I felt like my all-nighter one was kind of drying me out. I don't think it was, I don't know what it is, but it just felt like my skin was a little bit too set when I would wear that one. I don't know how to explain it, but we just weren't getting along that well. And then I got the Chill Makeup Setting Spray one of Urban Decay, and that one was making me feel super oily. So I finally picked up this one because I wanted to try something out. I really, really love it. It made my makeup stay all night, all day, and I was out in the sun. And I didn't feel oily. I didn't feel like my makeup was like caking up in certain areas. I didn't feel like I had any dry patches caking up. I didn't feel like I had a lot of oiliness coming through. So I feel like this has the right amount of hydration for my skin. So I would highly recommend it if you have kind of normal to combination skin. It's gonna give you good hydration if you're dry, and it's not gonna make you super oily if you are oily. I can't say that it's gonna control all your oils because I don't have super oily skin, so I can't speak to that. But I really love it. Super, super good setting spray, and your makeup will not budge. The next product I want to talk about is the Colourpop brow pencil. I have mine in Dope Taupe. So I actually really love these, and I have actually liked this a lot more than my NYX brow pencil, micro brow pencil. So one thing I don't like about the NYX one is I feel like their spoolie is like really wiry. Like I feel like it kind of hurts and it kind of rips out my eyebrow hair sometimes. I like this spoolie a lot more. It's a lot softer and it does kind of comb out your hair a little bit better. My only complaint is that once it's out, you can't retract it back in. And I wish the tip was a little bit more less wide. Like I feel like it was a lot more fine, but I do like this a lot for the price that it was. I think it was like $5 or $6. I don't have a lot of eyebrows, so I need to fill in my eyebrows like a lot, and I go through brow pencils because I use the product a lot. So what I have been doing is I have been filling in the front of my brows with this one and then the rest of my brows with the Anastasia Dip Brown Medium Brown. And I feel like it's been giving me the right combo between like a normal brow to a natural brow. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like it's finally working for me a little bit better. I feel like my brows are like the never-ending struggle. One looks great, the other one looks like I have no clue what I'm doing, or like I filled it in blindfolded. And I get it, brows are not sisters or cousins or whatever the hell the saying is, but it's a struggle when you see people with just really amazing brows and they look the same and you're just like, one is like Walmart and one's Gucci. It's a struggle, but I feel like I love this product a lot. It is pigmented and it is a lot more creamy than the other brow pencils on the market. The other brow pencils can be a little bit waxy, which I get you kind of need for more control, but I do like the creaminess because I feel like it allows me to fill in my brow a lot faster versus just kind of tugging, trying to create one hair at a time. I like this a lot. It says Dope Taupe, but I feel like it pulls a tad red. So that's why I go in with like an ashier kind of brow gel from NYX to kind of combat that, but I do feel like it pulls a tad red. But if you want to combat that, you can either use like an ashier brow gel or kind of go in lightly with a brow powder. It's such a good product, honestly worth your money. Colourpop is just killing it with all of their products. I don't know how they keep it so affordable because they're freaking amazing quality. So this is their brow pencil in Dope Taupe. So the next product I want to talk about is, and I'm sure nobody's gonna be surprised by this, I'm surprised that I got my hands on it, the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I don't know what to say about this product that hasn't been said all over YouTube, all over Instagram, all over everywhere, other than it's worth the hype. And I'm sorry if you didn't get it. Don't know what to tell you. According to Desi's Snapchat, it's available in France, so you can fly over there and get it. But I don't know what the deal is, if they're gonna bring more, if it just came and went like a ghost. I actually put my name on a waiting list for my local Sephora. I didn't think they were gonna get it because it's a JCPenney Sephora, it's an in-store, so they don't get a lot of products, and a lot of the times when I put my name on lists for palettes at their store, I never receive phone call. I assume I'm at the bottom of the list and I just leave it at that. I actually got a call after my name was on the list for like a month and a half for this, and I was super excited. I ran over to get it. It is so gorgeous. So the colors are so pigmented. It smells just like the candy peach rings, and the smell is like super intoxicating in a very good way. As soon as I got this, I think I used it for like a week and a half straight every day. I love it. The colors are amazing. I'm so freaking in love with Georgia and Candied Peach. So this one's Georgia and then Candied Peach is this peach one. This peach color is probably the most perfect peach color I've ever laid my eyes on, and it blends so well with my skin. It just makes me feel summertime ready. Such a freaking awesome palette. I love the packaging because I feel like I can take this with me and I'm not going to be too scared that it's just going to shatter if I have it in my bag. So if you have your chance to get your hands on this, do it. Get it some way, somehow, because it's one of the few products that actually is worth the hype, unlike a lot of products that we see that we're like, wow, that really was not worth the hype, which I kind of thought this was going to be, but it's totally worth the hype. Really love it. And I'll probably be doing a tutorial with this soon as well. So the next product I want to talk about is a face brush from Wet n Wild. So I know they came out with several of these, and this is seriously a super soft brush. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's super soft. It hasn't shed on me or anything. And what I use this for is for lightly applying like powder all over my face. I think this is like a foundation brush. I don't use it for that because I don't feel like it's dense enough to really blend out my foundation. I'm super picky about brushes that I use to blend out my foundation, but I really love this. Super soft. I think it was like $4 or $5. And like I said, I've been using this to wipe away any baking that I have going on, and it's super gentle on the skin, super soft, and really awesome for a drugstore product. And like I said, Wet n Wild is just killing it lately. So if you have your chance to get If you have a chance to get any of their brushes, or you feel the need, or if you have need for any of their brushes, I would definitely pick some up. Really great for a drugstore brush. I want to go ahead and mention another brush. I got this one in my Ipsy bag, and this is the Luxie 522 Tapered Highlighting Brush. I'm ride or die for my Morphe 5 highlighter brush. I'm like super ride or die for that, but I got this in my Ipsy bag and I decided to try it out because I like the Luxie brushes a lot, and I was actually thinking of getting a set of them. So I figured I would try it out to see if I wanted to go ahead and take the plunge and buy a whole set. And this is such a gorgeous highlighting brush. I thought it was going to be a little too big, so I thought I was just going to end up using it for like under eye or anything like that, but I really love this for highlighting. I feel like it gives me like the perfect amount of kind of coverage right here, since I do have like bigger cheeks right here, I guess you could say. I feel like it kind of helps taper my highlight down this way and blend it out and make it look a lot more natural. So yeah, I love this brush. I cannot stop putting it down. As you can see, it's really, really dirty. And I do love the rose gold and the purple. Such a cute color combo. So this is the Luxie 522 Tapered Highlighting Brush. Okay, and the last product I want to talk about is something kind of random, but I've been totally freaking obsessed. It is a pair of sunglasses. So these are from Forever 21, and they were like $5, $6. What I like about these is that they are, hello, huge. And I like the mirrored front. It's just like a kind of grayish mirrored front. But I really, really love the detail on these. So the brim of these glasses is like a marble type of pattern. And I see this marble pattern on like a lot of random things, but I never thought how it would look on the rim of glasses. It's clear, but it has that marble kind of style on it. I think they're super gorgeous. They look really, really nice. And I have been so obsessed with these. And I always get asked where I got my sunglasses or if they were expensive. These were $6 sunglasses. I'm not really one to spend a lot of money on sunglasses because I can be a little messy and rough with them. So I tend to get a lot of my sunglasses at Forever 21 or just at little sunglass kiosks if I go to like a festival or in the mall or anything like that. But I like Forever 21 sunglasses. I've been buying them forever. So if you have a chance to get these, pick these up. They're super cool, super big sunglasses. If I'm able to find this exact style on the Forever 21 website, I'll go ahead and link it down below for you guys. So that completes my random current favorites, I guess you could say. I'm not sure what I'm going to title this. Let me know down below any videos that you would like to see. I do plan to do, like I said, a tutorial with my Sweet Peach palette, and I believe I'm going to do a tutorial with my Manny Makeup Geek palette because I think I've been neglecting it a little bit. I do like it, but I've been neglecting it. Let me know down below what your current favorites are. I'm always wanting to try new things. So let me know what you've been loving from the drugstore, high-end, anything like that. And yeah, I think that is it. I will see you guys in my next video with some makeup looks, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.